What's up YouTube? It's Kotetsu here and welcome back to a new episode of GTA 5 Top 10 Fails. And sorry for it being a week and a half instead of just a week like normal. Since I've last posted one of these episodes, it's just I've been getting out some other videos first. And with this special video and everything, I just felt like it would be better to wait for a little bit. And also, thanks for getting the last episode up to 2,500 views. That's a lot more views than what I usually expect on an episode of this series. So yeah, I guess I'll keep these videos coming frequently. And yeah, let's take a look at some of these fails and also random moments. In the number 10 spot, we have MJS Gaming here, and yet another potato cam clip, because I don't discriminate against people who play on last gen. You use potato cams, just like whatever, you know what I mean. But anyways, he's gonna get bunny hop, and he's gonna get on this first building wall ride here at Eclipse Towers, and he's gonna be taking it to the side. He's gonna be attempting to get into the other wall ride, but he doesn't quite make it, and he falls and doesn't die. In number 9 spot, we have a random moment from Erasable Thief, and he's just driving down of his tank on this road, just shooting everything that stands in his path. So yeah, something cool is eventually gonna happen here, and you just gotta wait for it to happen. He has a 3-star wanted level already at this point, just wait for it. So this police car ends up like flipping him, and he actually ends up landing. That was like a 720 flip, that was kind of weird. In the number 8 spot here, we have Dat Nico Dude, and he's just going to be doing a time lapse here. He sped this up. Thanks for speeding this up, by the way. It kind of helps me because I don't always have lots of stuff to say over the run-up, but it appears that he's just gathering as much heat as possible on this road of his Batty into 1. And he ends up like slowing it down here as he gets closer to the bump, and he goes off the bump right here. And when you think about it, this is technically an original bump he's getting right here, because well, going off this ramp, like no one's really attempted it exactly this way before. But he does fall quite a bit short of the building and doesn't get really that close to landing it, but cool spot, man. In the number 7 spot, we have Expert Unit right here, and he's getting the first grind and in the second handlebar grind, and he's going to be getting to another handlebar grind, and then he falls short right here. But if he would have gotten that whole thing, that would have been a pretty clean triple grind stunt. In the number 6 spot, we have Mine Man here, and he's been going off this bump right here and going just below the crane. And he's making his way over to the second bump right here, and he's going to be wall riding here, and he lands on the very top, but he sort of screws up and gets too much speed, and falls off his bike here at the very end. Dang it, if you would have just used your handbrake, you would have been able to stay up there. That's so painful to watch. In number 5 spot here, we have Mark Tisham, and he's going to be driving down here because he's going to need a bit more speed to do a stunt. I'm pretty sure he's on his Enduro right here. He's going to be using this rock as like a bump, and he's going to be wall riding on this entire thing. And he does it the entire way, except he screws up the landing right here. Nice, cool new spot. I would have had no idea that was possible if you had not tried that. That's a really low wall ride. In the number 4 spot, we have Top Hat Chaos here, and he's going on this classic run up here by the highway, and he's been using the ramp, I guess, like sort of like the highway like exit to get more speed, and he's gonna be continuing down this road and skipping this bump right here, and he's gonna be going on the green building, using that to get a really good second bump, and it looks good at this point. You think he might use this building as a third bump, and he does, but it turns out that wall was there. Coming in 3rd place, we have XKudzy here for a really good fail on a spot that, from what I've heard, isn't really the easiest little thing to do in the world. So he gets off this bump right here, and that bump is such a small section, it's really hard to get anyways. And he gets this high, like, second bump right here, which he does perfectly, and he's making his way toward this building, and for whatever reason, he doesn't make it right there. I mean, I would have thought he would just bumped right up, but I don't know, I guess it doesn't work like that every way. That really was confusing to me. Coming in 2nd place, we have WizzleStunter yet again with another fail submission. So The reason why I chose this as second spot is, as you guys are going to see once he gets done doing this run up, he ends up getting a really good first bump off of the stunt that he's doing, especially considering how low that first bump is and like how far like he goes. Like the way he got this bump really could have led him to a lot of really interesting situations. So he continues down here, takes this, and hits this bump perfectly, which launches him in the exact right direction, and he does glides over all these bridges and roads and stuff, and he makes his way over to here like really far, and unfortunately he doesn't get like the best second bump ever, and he's not really going to be able to wall climb it, and that just kills him. Coming in first place this week, we have Regreen, a very creative like DLCO vehicle stunt. So the rocket car launches him in the air, and if he would have landed this would have been the longest BMX thread like ever hit. Like this would have been really cool, and he actually kind of does it. Like he goes through the thread right here, but he just doesn't land it. He just face plants. So anyways guys, that's gonna be it for this episode of GTA 5 top 10 fails. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed watching it. And if you want to send in your own clip to be featured in the next week's episode of GTA 5 Top 10 Fails, then refer to the instructions in the description down below. It's pretty simple. You just have to send a public or unlisted YouTube link to my public Skype, which is KotetsuStunting, and just send me a link there. Chances are it will be used in the video. I'm always getting more and more submissions, so I can't really guarantee it, but chances are if you just send at the right time and the fail is creative enough, I'll definitely be using it in the video. And the instructions should appear in French at some point in time for those of you who might be needing that. And with that all aside, that's going to be it for this video. So if you guys enjoy this video at any point in time, be sure to drop a like on the video because it does help a lot. And also be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for daily GTA 5 content and more. And until next time, this is Kotetsu. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Kotetsu out.